This is an experiment to interface capacitive touch sensor with Arduino Uno board. This is capacitive touch sensor. It has got 3 pins. Green one is output pin, signal pin. Red is VCC pin and black is ground pin. The output pin, that is the green wire, it is connected to pin number 10 of Arduino Uno. And red is connected to VCC pin, 5 volts pin of Arduino Uno, and ground is connected to ground pin of Arduino Uno. And when we touch the sensor, we are turning on the LED. So this is nothing but controlling of LED using our touch sensor. The LED positive, that is anode, is connected to pin number 13 of Arduino Uno. And the cathode is connected to 220 ohm resistor, and from 220 ohm resistor it is connected to ground pin of Arduino Uno. So this is about the connection diagram between Arduino Uno, capacitive touch sensor and LED. This is an image when we are not touching the sensor, so the LED is in off condition. Now, when we touch the sensor, the LED is turned on. In this way, you can control the LED. In place of LED, using a relay model, you can control the AC bulb also. By touching, you can turn on your bulb, or by leaving it, you can turn off the AC bulb. So what is this capacitive touch sensor? Capacitive sensor detect the touch or force or pressure on its surface. When there is contact, the circuit closes inside the sensor and there is a flow of current. So when there is no contact, the circuit will be in open condition. So there will be no flow of current. So to turn on LED or to turn off LED with a touch sensor and Arduino Uno, in this, I'm going to explain the code now. Int touch is equal to 10 and int LED pin is equal to 13. So these two declares integer variable touch and LED pin, and these variables are used to store the pin numbers for a touch sensor and pin number for LED respectively. And touch sensor is connected to the digital pin 10, pin number 10, and LED is connected to digital pin number 13. Next is invite setup, serial dot begin 9600, pin mode LED pin comma output, and pin mode touch comma input. So the first one, serial dot begin, this initializes the serial communication with baud rate of 9600, and this allows you to send and receive a data from Arduino Uno to computer via USB connection. And pin mode LED pin comma output, the second one, this sets the LED pin as output pin. This means that Arduino Uno will send a signal to this pin to control the LED. And the third one is pin mode touch comma input, sets the touch pin as input and indicates that it will be used to read the status of the touch sensor. Next is in wide loop. Int touch value is equal to digital read. This will read the digital status high or low of the touch pin, and which is stored in a variable touch value. And high value typically means the sensor is activated, and low value means the sensor is not activated. So this code will check if the touch value is equal to high or low. If touch value is equal to high, the sensor is activated. It means that it is touched and it processes the following action, and it prints. It will write this line, digital write. So it will turn on the LED by setting LED pin to high, and this will illuminate the LED. And at the same time, it sends the string touched to the serial monitor. Else, if the touch value is low, it will write low to the LED pin, which will make the LED to turn off. So LED will turn off, and it sends the string not touched to the serial monitor. After that, we are keeping a time delay of 500 milliseconds before the loop repeats. So this delay is used to prevent the code from reading the touch sensor too quickly and to provide a brief pause between each detection. So this is all about the code. Now we will write this code in Arduino IDE and upload it. So I have typed the same program in Arduino IDE. Now I will select the port. It is COM3 and Arduino board. Go to Arduino AVR boards and select Arduino Uno. And after that, you upload the program. So now the uploading is done. Go to the right corner. There is a serial monitor symbol here. Click on this. Now, when I now I am not touched the sensor, it is sending me the display as not touched. Now, when I touch it, so it is sending the string as touched. This is an experiment to interface capacitive touch sensor with Arduino Uno board. And in order to indicate whether we have touched the sensor or not, we are using one LED. So when we touch the sensor, LED will turn on. See here. And when we leave our finger, LED will be turned off. Okay. So it has got 3 pins. Out pin, VCC pin and a ground pin. Out pin of touch sensor is connected to pin number 10 of Arduino Uno board, and VCC is connected to VCC of Arduino Uno, 5 volts pin of Arduino Uno, and ground is connected to ground pin. And the LED anode is connected to pin number 13 of Arduino Uno, and the cathode is connected to ground. When we don't touch the capacitive touch sensor, in serial monitor we are getting it is not touched. Okay, now I will touch the sensor. So we get the message. Now I got the message as touched. So when I leave my hand, it is not touched.